Hi everyone, it's Ryan here from smartsportstrader.com, and in today's video I want to talk about how to make money from your Gubbed betting accounts. So a lot of people get into match betting and they realise it's a very easy and low risk way to make money from sports betting, but eventually they get their accounts gubbed and they lose the ability to receive promotions, and they also get stake limited. And a lot of people think that when that happens that these accounts are pretty useless and you can't make money anymore. However, I've been doing this for over 10 years and my accounts have been gubbed for at least 7 or 8 years, yet I'm still able to make decent level of profit from them even in 2021. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the strategies that I still use today, and I'll show you some proof of my profit and loss from these accounts to show you that it does actually work. Alright, so first up I just wanted to show you my accounts and show you some proof that you can make money from gubbed accounts, even stake limited ones. So this is my Sky Bet account, which I've had, like I say, for about 10 years. And here you go, just to show you, is gubbed. I'm allowed 10p on this double up boost. And you can see they've got this is the Wolves Everton game. But on the match odds market, they will let me win up to £100. So this is on a very limited Sky Bet account, but they will let me win up to £100 on this account. In some of the bigger markets, and then it's like £50 on other markets, but yeah, it is limited. And you can see over the last 12 months on this account I managed to make £884, and I'll go through the strategies that I use on gubbed accounts and how I still make money from them, but that's just to show you some proof there. And then Bet365 is another account where if you're gubbed you can still make some money from it. So I'll just have a look at my win-loss record. This is for, I'll just go back to this year, and this is for sports. So we'll go to the that's 1st of January to the 1st of November, which is today. And on this account I've made £431 from sports, but there's also other strategy that I use on this account. So I'll show you the net deposits. So I'll go all the way back to last year for this one, just to show you, because this account's been gubbed for, well, several years as well, but I just want to show you that long term you can make really good money using the strategies that I'm going to talk about. So you can see here I've deposited £10 in the last 2 years and I've managed to take out £4,200. So you can see that even with a good Bet365 account I've managed to make £4,000 profit, well, over £4,000 profit in the last 2 years. Okay, so I'll move on to the strategies now, but I just wanted to show you some proof, because you know a lot of people talk about strategies and stuff, but they don't always show you the proof. So here you go. So the first strategy we're going to look at is doing casino offers. So a lot of bookmakers still allow you to do their casino offers even after you've been gubbed from sports promotions. So the likes of Bet365 and Betfred, they do like weekly promotions, which are plus EV in the long term. They're profitable to do in the long term, and you can do them even with gubbed accounts. So this is really worth looking at. So you might have heard the expression, the house always wins. Well, this isn't actually true. There's sometimes when the house will offer value through like cashback bonuses or free spins or wagering bonuses, and if you only play casino games when you're getting those advantages, you can actually make money long term. So I'll bring up my results for this year, and you can see from my results that I've made about £3.5 grand this year from casino offers, and that's basically only doing them when they're offering, when they're giving the advantage to the player, so they flip, their edge, that becomes the player's edge. You might have a 2-3%, sometimes it's much more than that, but if you do enough offers, you can see I've done over 700 here. You can actually make a profit. So if you do want to learn how to make money from casino bonuses, I have a guide on my website, smartsportstrader.com, which is really in depth and it goes through everything that you need to know. So I'll add a link in the description if you want to learn this. It just explains the mathematics behind the offers, and it's quite simple once you get your head around it. And I've even got a step-by-step guide here which will show you how to make a quick £30 in like 15 minutes, taking advantage of some cashback offers and using blackjack. So yeah, if you do want to learn how to make money from casino offers, then yeah, I suggest you read this guide. Like I say, I'll put a link in the description, but it's a really good starting point and it's a really good way to get your head around it and actually make some money in the process. Alright, so moving on from casino offers, the next strategy I'm going to talk about is value betting. Now I have done quite an in-depth video on value betting, so I'll add a card above my head somewhere, which you can take a look at if you want an in-depth look, but I'll just go through it quickly here. And simply, value betting is using the betting exchanges to find value with soft bookmakers. So we call like Bet365 and Sky Bet and pretty much all European bookmakers soft bookmakers because they don't allow winning players, they ban and limit them. So what that means is that winning players basically have to go and bet on the betting exchanges, or they go and bet in Asia at bookmakers like Pinnacle. So if we look at the odds of something like a Pinnacle or a Betfair exchange, and we can see that a soft bookmaker is offering like higher odds than the Betfair lay price, then that's known as a value bet. So this isn't just like a wild theory, it's actually been proven. There's a lot of data that shows that if you're constantly hitting these value bets which are above the Betfair price, then you will make money long term. And with some Gubbed accounts, like I showed you, you can like bet semi-decent amounts. You can win up to 100, win up to 200 in some cases, or lower amounts of like £50. So on that Sky Bet account that I showed where I'd made £800, it all came from value betting. So Sky Bet are quite weak in a few leagues, a few English leagues. So the Championship, they're quite weak in sometimes, League One and League Two, and you'll often find, especially on like a Saturday morning or a Friday night, you will find them offering value bets. So that's the simple strategy that I've used. I just check Friday nights, Saturday mornings, are they offering some value, and I snap it up. And it's the same with Bet365. They can be quite weak in the English lower leagues, so League One, League Two, and also quite often they offer value in the first goal scorer market as well, so that's something to keep an eye out for. So I just thought I'd give you an example of what a value bet is, just to clarify it and so that people know. So the best way to find value bets is with some software. So I've got an account with OddsMonkey from doing match betting for years, but I don't do much match betting at all now. I pretty much just use this for value betting. But they have something called an odds matcher. Profit Accumulator will have something similar. So if you've got either of these, or really any match betting software, you can also use it for value betting. And if you've not done match betting, and I'm kind of just skipping ahead here, I'll put a link to OddsMonkey, and I suggest that that's the best place to start. But anyway, yeah, with Odds Matcher, I have a filter called Value Bets, and this basically will just flag up any value bets in the market. So you can see there's a pretty decent one here, which is Amelia's Dance. You can back that at 6 with Bet UK, and it's been laid on Matchbook at 5.7. So this is value. Yeah, the market has determined this as value. So you might also be familiar with arbitrage betting. So this is also an ARB, but value betting kind of just simplifies it, and you just place the back bet. You get more variance, and that you won't have like just a steady graph that just goes nice, it just goes nice and up like you would with arbitrage betting. You'll get a bit more variance, but in the long term it's more profitable to do value betting, as you're not paying any commission for a start, and at the exchanges you're always laying at like a price which is above what it should be. So in theory, and I say it's not just a theory, it's pretty much proven that you'll make more money just by value betting. But yeah, I've just created a filter here with OddsMonkey which just throws anything up. There's nothing with Bet365 or Sky Bet at the moment, which are my Gubbed accounts, but like I used Novibet for like 4 or 5 months, because they weren't really offering much in terms of match betting, so I used them for value betting, and I did very well. But yeah, even with Gubbed accounts, it's worth like creating a filter and then having a look. Like I say, Saturday mornings, Friday nights tends to be the best time, but this is a really easy way of finding value bets. Yeah, so hopefully that clarifies what a value bet actually is. Okay, so the third strategy that I'm going to talk about is looking at shop offers. So in the UK, you do have bookmaker shops. Now this does depend on where you live. If you're in like a London or a Manchester, you're going to probably have a ton of betting shops around you. I live in a smaller town, but I still have 2 Betfreds near me. There's a Ladbrokes, a Coral, and a William Hill, all within like 20 minutes walking distance. So, I still have access to some, but other people will maybe not have that access. It does depend on where you live. But yeah, within these shops, you will find bookmaker promotions. You'll find boosts sometimes, which provide value betting opportunities. There'll be money back offers, free bet offers. So yeah, if you are Gubbed across the board and you have a lot of shops near you, it's really worth just going in and having a look at what there is on offer. I mean, most match betting communities have like a forum, and there'll be a discussion about shop offers. So yeah, if you think you're Gubbed online and you think that's the end of it, then that's also something that's worth looking at. And then on top of that, there's the 2 things that we've just talked about. There's casino offers and obviously value betting, which are they're core strategies. These are strategies that I use pretty much on a daily basis, and over the course of a year I do very well from them. The big difference between them and match betting is that you don't just get this nice upward steady curve like you do in match betting, where you know it's just profit every single day pretty much. It will zig and zag, you will have unprofitable days, but you know, with it zigging and zagging, it will go in the right direction as long as you put enough volume in. So yeah, I've done 2 in-depth guides on both value betting and casino offers, and these are really good strategies to use with Gubbed accounts, so I will put them in the description so that you can read them if these are strategies that you want to take a look at. So that pretty much covers the strategies that I use to make money on my Gubbed accounts. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, as that allows me to keep making these types of videos on making money from the sports betting markets. So thank you very much for watching. See ya.